just be here back to a new ThunderMans video. And if you haven't last one, go and check it out. And we're back with a new reviewing of my favorite ThunderMans episode. And this is another one that I enjoy. And yeah, Phoebe calls the siblings for brownies. Which yeah, they all run and Max is like, I'll take back everything I said about you, Phoebe. But it's of course a trap, which he raised a gavel that you would see in a court and doing a family meeting and discussing after talking about this vase that she made, talking about what they're gonna do for their mom and dad's wedding anniversary. And they're like, now that they think about it, they don't ever remember seeing any photos of their marriage. And yeah, of course, Hank and Barb say that it's a trap, and then because they thought brownies, and apparently Hank doesn't remember of their anniversary. And yeah, him telling the story of their wedding, of what happened. Yeah, we say when they were getting married, we say Dr. Colosso that is there. He was the one that ruined their wedding, and even turning them into goats as well. Which, yeah, Hank then going to get something for Barb, which Barb is going to go with him to see, to pick out something for him to get her. And yeah, they decide to throw them a proper wedding for their anniversary. And yeah, Barb and Hank give each other presents, and it's not exactly what they were, at least Barb was expecting. And Chloe, which I love Chloe, she's so cute on this show. Um, yeah, giving them an invitation to their wedding, and Chloe getting a brownie. Yeah, an actual brownie, and talking about how they're gonna have to keep Colosso distracted to not know about the wedding. So yeah, Max is taking a nap while Billy is playing this game for him, and even bribing Billy with this fake money. And yeah, of course, Billy spills the secret and says that they're going to be having a second wedding. And Colosso saying that he's changed and he just wants to make things right. Like, yeah, even the first time watching it, I don't really wouldn't believe Colosso. Like, yeah, it could be a trap. And yeah, Billy's still thinking that he's rich, which is quite funny. And yeah, Hank trying to get into shape to be able to fit his tux, which yeah ends up breaking Phoebe's vase. And yeah, Chloe though, she's like, drop and give me 20. He's like, 20? You're lucky I can't count higher. Like, yeah, she is something else. And yeah, things are looking good outside. And Max and Billy just bringing out this music and bringing out this mashed potato that spells Max. And yeah, Colosso is even there and showing of how he's going to be able to stop the wedding. And of course, they're having to find Colosso, and they find the TV remote in the fridge. And then they find the machine that made him turn into the bunny that Colosso is. And yeah, Spivey's hitting Max with the remote to help find Colosso. And Colosso turns back into his human form. And yeah, Chloe's still just telling Hank to do these jumping jacks. And of course, Barb doesn't care that if Hank doesn't fit the tux. But of course, he still wants to wear the tux. And even giving Barb a card as well. And Max having an idea of for Colosso to ruin the wedding. And you're like, what? But yeah, we say that they still have. It's about time for the wedding, and Colosso hasn't sewn up yet until he pops out of this cake. And of course, there's a decoy. Of course, this was all part of the plan. And then turns Max into a pig, turns Phoebe into a duck, turns Billy into a turtle, and turns Nora into a pony. And yeah, Hank is getting ready to be able to fit his tux, and it manages to fit. And they're wondering of what is going on. And they see Dr. Colosso, which again, him here to sabotage the wedding, and yeah, Venice to slip the rug out from under him, and doing this distraction with Barb, and him eating some of the mashed potatoes, and yeah, managing to loosen um one of the buttons from the tux and reflecting into Colosso, making him knock down, and they turn him back into a bunny. And yeah, the kids get back to normal as well, and they are sorry, which they think this is absolutely fantastic. And yeah, of course, Dr. Colosso is the one that pronounces them husband and wife. And when they're dancing, Nora still has a tail. And yeah, Max and Phoebe are like, or should we tell Nora about the tail? And they're like, yeah, we'll tell her later. But yeah, really good episode. I'd like to know what y'all think. Catch you next one.